Hey, what is going on? Got something interesting I want to do here today. I just want to do a little experiment here on the EcoBoost Mustang. You know, just recently we made that exhaust video going over all the different exhaust modes and whatnot and how the car sounds. Well, something I just came across, I knew this was something you could do, I just never really dove too much into it, was cars with the active exhaust. You can disable the valves and have them completely open all the time. So I was like, let's go ahead and investigate that. Let's see how well or not well that works. So that's what we're going to do in today's video. We're going to disable the Mustang's exhaust valves and see how well or not well that actually does work. All right, so this is a pretty simple thing from my understanding, and all you have to do is pull a fuse, which is pretty simple. I don't really know what fuse it is. I'm just going off of what I've seen on other cars. Now, the cars that people do this to, that I've seen it done to, is the Shelby's, GT350, GT500, so on. But I don't see why there would be too much of a difference. The fuse box is identical. So this ground cable kind of gets in the way here. Okay, that makes it a little challenging to do this one hand. But I think it was this one right here, this 15 amp fuse. And I don't have a actual reference to that other than just plucking it and see if it actually does anything. So first, before I do that, I suppose I should document the fact that the valve is somewhat closed in normal mode here. Yeah, let's see. Crap, you can't see. Let me get a flashlight. Okay, there we go. Actually, to my surprise, with the car off, the valve is open. I didn't know that. Alright, I'm gonna stand right here in front of this. When it turns on, put that in there like that for some light. So let's remote start this. Probably gonna get a little loud. Alright, as you see right there, when the car turned on, that valve shut. And when you turn it off, it opens up. I did not know that, actually. So I guess that's the whole thing, is when you pull the fuse, that valve, it can't close anymore. It's getting no power. Therefore, it stays open. All right, let's get in here. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure it's this 15 amp right here. These pliers are not going to work. Is there a removal tool in here somewhere? No. Yeah. Geez, Ford. Oh, there we go. Pluck that. Oh, a little crispy. Alright. Now let's remote start it and see if that valve stays open. Get the flashlight in there. Oh. Doesn't want to remote start. I wonder why that is. Other than the fact maybe that's not the right fuse that I pulled. Will the car start up manually? No, it will not. Does it give me a message? Driver door, steering assist fault, service required. So maybe that fuse is not the same on non-Shelby models. Perhaps I can reference the manual for the correct fuse. Alright, so need page 223. Here we go. Here's all my fuses. So let's try to find... Oh, here we go. Yeah. Fuse number relay number 34 15 amp exhaust valves. It's exactly the same. Okay, right, this is the engine compartment up front. I need 34, which is right there. I am almost certain that is the one I pulled. Okay, so we're looking at it just like that, right? It's two relays. It's two relays. There's a fuse in between. It's not present on here. That'd be 58. Oh, right next to it's 34. I pulled 33. So I was supposed to pull that one right there. So what the hell is 33? Run, start, base. Oh, okay. Thank God for manuals, right? That one stays put. It's this one. That's the one we need. All right. Now that we got all that figured out, see the valve in there? It's open. Remember, before we'd start it, it would close. So let's go ahead and it stays open. Oh yeah. Definitely louder. Interesting. So I wonder if I get any fault codes or any warning messages. Let's go in here. Let's see. Driver door. Exhaust mode selection not available. Well, of course not, because now it's just stuck open. But, I mean, it works. Will this prevent me from going to any different modes? Let me see. Track. Now, goes in the track. Goes into drag strip mode. It doesn't prevent me from changing my modes. It just prevents me from changing my exhaust modes because it's no longer, you can no longer change it. So other than getting that error warning message every time you start the car, that works. And then you can just drive around with the exhaust valves completely open all the time. So you can always get the so that's fun. But I mean, realistically, why would you even do that? I mean, yeah, sometimes it's nice to be able to start your car on a cold start and, you know, hear the exhaust loud. You can still do that. You just have to go in, hit the accessory on, change your exhaust mode, and then you can go ahead and cold start it with the valves open. But default, it goes into normal, which closes that valve most of the way. The only way to be able to remote start it with the valves open is this way. So if you want to remote start your EcoBoost Mustang or any Mustang with the active exhaust with the valves completely open, you have to pull that fuse. See, the thing is, I like having the selectable exhaust modes. You know, that's one of the cool features of the active exhaust. So, I mean, not something I would do. It's cool that it works. Like, you can do that if you want. Having the loud exhaust when you need it or want it, and a quiet one when you don't need it is nice. But like I said, this was just a little bit of experiment just to see if what those people said was true, and it was. So I'm gonna put that bad boy back in there so I have my exhaust modes again, and there's that. But yeah, just a little theory there, just a little test, see how all that worked, and kind of demonstrating a little bit on how some of that, the systems on the car here work. Actually, I didn't realize that the exhaust valve stays open when the vehicle's off and then switches closed when the vehicle's on. A little bit of information here on the Karz Created channel. But that's gonna be it for this video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share with everyone you know. If you want to see more content like this and you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Keep a lookout for the next true car enthusiast video.